welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bringing you an NFL Week 1 preview between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. Now let's look at the Cowboys coming into New Jersey, not New York, New Jersey, East Rutherford to be exact, to take on the New York Jets. You look at what they have to do offensively. I look for a third wide receiver to try to show his face and emerge as a threat, whether it be Ogletree, Holly, or Harris. Somebody at the third wide receiver spot has to show up and become a threat just enough so the Jets have to worry about him. And that's going to open up a lot more plays for guys like Bryant and also Miles Austin. So a third wide receiver has to come up and step up this game and to be a consistent threat for that offense. Also offensively, the Jets are aggressive, and they're going to be aggressive all game. The kryptonite to an aggressive defense is the screen pass. And you guys have a tailback in Felix Jones. If he catches a screen pass and there's nothing but Parkway South in front of him, he's going to take it the distance, guys. So effectively run your screens this week against that defense of the New York Jets. You should have some success. Defensively, the defensive line has to make sure they dominate the line of scrimmage, guys. That goes without saying in any football game. But if you dominate the line of scrimmage, the Jets are going to come out with that sledgehammer, those double tight end sets, and try to run the football down your throat. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You can take advantage of what they want to do offensively, and the D-line has to get their hands up. Sanchez doesn't have that classic over-the-top delivery. His balls come out a little bit flatline, so you will be able to bat a lot of passes at the line of scrimmage. Take advantage of what he does as far as like throwing the football. Throws a lot of darts coming flat out of his hand. Get your hands up. You're going to have a chance for tip passes, and tip passes could lead to interceptions. So that's one aspect of their defense, of their offense, that you want to take advantage of. Jets come into this ball game. What you want to do, you want to attack the middle of that Cowboys defense through the air. They have two inside linebackers that can be exploited in pass coverage, Keith Brooking and also Brady James. The outside rusher, is DeMarcus Ware, and this guy's going to get after the quarterback. But take advantage of those two inside backers through the air. So try to control the middle. I would personally try to put Plaxico Burress on the move to keep him involved in the game, to give these guys different looks and take advantage of the pass defense. Now also offensively, you want to use your pass to set up the run. The Cowboys will make it tough to run the football early on in the ball game, but the short passing game will spread out that pressure, get these guys to back up and get more zone coverage, and therefore you'll be able to run the football. That's simple football. So use your pass to set up the run when you're playing an aggressive defense. Defensively, you come in, you want to get more A and B gap pressure versus Romo, guys. Romo is a guy, if he sees the pressure coming from the outside, he can avoid it, step up and make plays on the run, and throws well on the run. If he sees it coming down the middle, he gets a little Jim Everett syndrome, and he will duck in that pocket, and therefore it leads to sacks. So get more A and B gap pressure this week. Also, short tackling has to be in effect, guys. If you miss tackles against the Cowboys, it can cost you 6 points. Guys like Austin Bryant and Felix Jones can break tackles and have speed to go to the house. Make sure you sure tackle this week, and the safeties have to play huge because they have two tight ends that they like to utilize in Dallas, and Witten will be a key factor in this ball game. So Eric Smith and company have to make sure they take advantage and be an aggressive unit and come up and step up their play against these tight ends. Now let's take a look at some positional breakdowns to see who has the edge by position, starting with the quarterbacks. I have to go with the Dallas Cowboys. Although I like Sanchez, I like Romo as well. Romo can throw accurately on the run. He's mobile. He can get out the pocket. And I like what he brings to the table. The best running backs in this game, I have to go with the Dallas Cowboys. You look at DeMarco Murray, the rookie. Felix Jones, the talented breakout star. And also Tashard Choice. So there's a lot of talent in that backfield for the Cowboys. Best receiving core, I say it's even. Both guys are solid at the 1 and 2 spots. And the third wide receiver is still up in flux, even though you look at what the Jets bring with Mason. I like what overall they have. Tight end play is solid, more solid in Dallas. Best offensive line, you have to go with the Jets. I like what they bring to the table, more consistent than the Dallas Cowboys front five. You look at the defensive line, Ratliff and company, that have to go with the Cowboys. Solid up front. The Jets lose a lot of players on that defensive front. Got to go with the Cowboys in this matchup. Best linebacking core, I say it's even. Both guys have talented linebackers. They have the one star in DeMarcus Ware for the Cowboys and David Harris, and everybody else is very solid. Both groups have the same aspect. Secondary, you have to go with the New York Jets. Shutdown corner in Darrelle Revis, and an underappreciated player in Antonio Cromartie. So I like what they bring to the table. Best secondary. Best special teams unit, I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys. They have dynamite returners, and also Dez Bryant, quiet as kept, is an explosive punt returner. The X factor for the Cowboys in this ballgame is Dez Bryant and Felix Jones. Explosive plays have to happen against the Jets. As for the Jets, the wide receivers, if they can step up big in this matchup, it could be a long day for that Cowboys secondary. I'm going with the Cowboys in this game. I like the explosiveness of that offense. I think they will take advantage of that Jets defense, and their defense is going to take advantage of that offense and cause a lot of problems. They're going to make the Jets become one-dimensional. I see it happening. I think the Cowboys win this ball game and what could possibly be the best game of the weekend. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan. And listen to the Football Game Plan radio show, which airs Saturdays 11 a.m. Eastern Time at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.